They say you can never truly know your roots until you walk the soil your ancestors did, but I wish I never bought the Ancestry tour package. The bus dropped me off in a remote mountain village, one that didn't appear on any of my GPS maps. I expected stares, maybe indifference. What I got instead was a crowd of villagers waiting, faces lined and solemn, who greeted me by name before I'd even introduced myself. It was as if they'd been waiting for me, and as we walked in silence through crooked streets, I couldn't shake the feeling that every step was rehearsed. They led me to the edge of an ancient churchyard, where a single, fresh grave sat apart from the others. My heart thudded as I saw the headstone, my own name, and today's date. I laughed nervously, hoping for an explanation, maybe a lost in translation prank. But the villagers only stared, their eyes glinting with something unreadable. The air grew colder, and dusk blended to night, shadows swallowing up the uneven stones. I tried to leave, but every path twisted back toward the grave. My phone was useless, no signal, just static. The villagers began a low chant, words I didn't know, as the ground around the grave trembled. Dirt shifted, roots curled upwards, and I could see pale fingers clawing through the soil. Someone, something, desperate to reach the surface. My own reflection stared back at me from the polished marble of the headstone, eyes wide and pleading. I ran, but the village gates had vanished, replaced by a dense wall of brambles. Behind me, the chanting swelled, and I felt a cold hand grip my ankle, pulling me toward the open grave. The last thing I saw before darkness closed in was my own face, lifeless and grinning, rising from the earth to take my place among the waiting villagers. If you ever feel the pull to trace your ancestry, remember, some roots are best left buried.